What's up, YouTube? Welcome back to my teeny tiny channel. I am in a mad scramble to get the DeLorean running and on the ground and ready to go to LS Fest in May. As I'm going over the car, I've got a small checklist that I'm working through. One of them was to check the nuts on the tie rod ends and tighten those down. And I needed to kind of align one side. So I'm underneath there, trying to tighten them, and they're not tightening up. Something's wrong. One of the holes is slightly bigger than the other because the ball joint has a taper, so it's got to go in from the bottom. Well, my sway bar is interfering, so that led me down a rabbit hole thinking I must have flip-flopped my spindles when I put it all back together. It dawned on me that maybe it's just the sway bar, and it turns out it was. A little bit of a setback. I flipped the sway bar, and the curvature now allows me to get the tie rod the way it's supposed to go, up from the bottom and not down from the top. I'm thankful that it did happen because it reminded me I wanted to swap out some of the hardware on the top ball joint. The ball joints are actually held in by 4 hex head little bolts. The ones that are in there, I'm sure they're factory, but they're definitely not as strong as a grade 8, so I'm going to get 8 of these and swap them all. I also ordered a tiny little oil catch can. And if you didn't know that it was, you just read right there on top. I'm so glad they stuck that on there. I wonder if I can get that crap off. That's stupid. Hey, look at that. Last video I was talking about I did not have any info on this car, any diagrams or anything, so I was relying on the interwebs. Now I have my workshop manual. I also ordered a giant wiring diagram. It's a single page, full color. It just unrolls, and I don't know, it's probably 2 feet by 2 feet, somewhere in there. I now have my fuel line run. I did not have to tap into the hard lines, which is awesome. Got my catch can mounted. I'll probably end up just painting that bracket. All my vacuum lines are run. The cooling lines and stuff are going to be probably the last thing that I work through. I can start the motor and let it run for a bit and not have this hooked up yet. That's okay. At least I can fire the motor. That's pretty much how it is. That's how it's going to be. I do like how you can just see the filters through the slats here. It's kind of cool. And then hopefully I've left myself enough room to see out that back window. Here we are, 76 days till LS Fest. So the biggest items I have left to do are going to be the exhaust. I've got to make that, but I have all of my exhaust pieces here ready to go. My mufflers, a couple U-bends, a couple 45s. It's not a very long run. And then the coolant system. What I've decided to do with the coolant system is basically do away with these extra pipes and stuff that I've added to basically change the direction, because the coolant flow was flipped with the original DeLorean engine, so it had to change. So this would be my in, that would be my out. But I'm going to take that and like this goofiness, I don't like these. This is an area that has a potential for leaks down the road. So anytime I have these couplers on here, it's just I'm kind of setting myself up for what could fail. So what I've chosen to do instead is I'm going to leave the long center pipes that run down the middle of this car, and at the back and at the front, I'm going to switch to AN fittings and braided hose. The AN fittings and the braided hose setup is a lot more expensive. It gets pretty pricey because the fittings I need, I think they're about $70 a piece, and I need like 8 of them just for those, plus the braided hose and some other stuff. It's going to be expensive. However, it's going to give me a cleaner look. It's going to be a lot nicer install and reduce my risk for having points where it can leak out. The goal for today is hook up the new battery and start checking power to everything. And with any luck, I can put some oil in this thing and turn it over and prime it. I'm not huge on electrical. You know, I can read all that stuff, but it's not my forte. So I've got somebody coming over to help out. You've seen him on my channel before. He just finished up his LS swap in an RX-7. I'm assuming he knows what he's doing. Hopefully he can help me figure out what I'm doing. Also, I bought a power probe. This is the Power Probe 3 EZ. So it should be really easy to use, maybe? All right, we're assembled. We're ready to go. I've got my diagram up here in a frame, so it's really easy to reference now. I heard something mean pulling up. Be our special guest. Let's see what he's... Oh, yeah. I wasn't sure what you're going to bring. I thought maybe the Viper or something, but
You got to bring a LS to LS swap party, so in case something goes wrong, you have a reference point.
I was hoping you would think that way. Very nicely done. Ladies and gentlemen, one half of Zero to Awesome. Steven.
Half is getting kidnapped in Mexico right now.
Kidnapped in Mexico. Well, it sucks for him. Dang, that looks good. So we plugged in the battery, and nothing has caught fire yet. Here's the goofy electrical area with all the fuses and stuff. I wonder if we should just turn the key on and just see what works.
Yeah. Okay. How does
it just goes in like a normal key.
How did DeLorean
Have you ever done one of those before?
I guess not.
So,
yes, nothing turned on.
Nothing at all?
Nothing at all.
Well, that doesn't make me feel good. We're not off to the best start now, are we?
So wait, the power goes to the starter and then never comes back?
No, it doesn't need to go anywhere else. It just goes straight to the starter and
stops. And stops right there. Yes, that could be your problem. Drilling a DeLorean?
I'm drilling the wire on it.
Without safety.
No safety goggles. I don't have gloves on. So it turns out you actually have to have a power wire from your starter back up to the area up here that's going to power all the electronics. That's on it.
I heard something click when you did that.
Oh, we have a relay maybe?
Maybe. All right.
Okay, survey says.
Oh,
we have powers
I see lights.
to some stuff.
Yeah.
Now, last time the gauges like flickered.
Ooh.
That'll work. We got clock.
That's all you need, right?
That's everything. Yeah, we're ready to take it for a spin now.
What? Have a tank? That's not right.
Well, actually, I have a full tank. It's just not full of gas. But I have the whole thing.
Start the fuel pump. Take one. Oh, there's fuel everywhere.
It is. Yay. Okay. I think these go to the gauge. So I bet if I put power, maybe the gauge will
work.
Move off that? Maybe.
Nothing. Still have a tank.
In our quest for progress, we have received none. However, we did learn that if you leave your battery connected and the O2 sensors plugged in, they will just continue to get hot, and then they will...
It's melted the little plastic.
Yeah, these were just brand new, like still in the package. I literally just plugged them in and had them laying there, but yeah, so it's melting the plastic.
Yeah, we thought we were exploding the car. Turns out they're supposed to get warm, and didn't know that. How many words do you have?
For this?
Yeah.
I have several, but I don't know that I want to beep them all out in this video.
We just spent like 2 hours chasing down why we're not getting power to the fuel pump line. Like we tore the car all apart, computers out, fuse panels out, everything's out. Only to discover / remember it's not getting constant power because it primes for 2 seconds and then stops. So we were measuring it like after 2 seconds for the past 2 hours.
Not 2 hours. That was like 20 minutes.
It was like 2 hours. Good news, we're getting power to the fuel pump now.
Yes, and a fan's work.
Oh yeah, there you go.
So I just need to, I'm literally going to have to like run the wires and plug those in and then fire this thing up and cross my fingers that the fans turn on when it gets to temperature.
Yeah, that was another thing. We were trying to test the fans. You can't test the fans because the computer senses how hot the engine is and then it turns the fans on. So you don't really know until you get up to temperature.
So I'm just going to get hot and hope for the best.
Yeah, but now we can put terminals on that thing, hook it up.
Yes,
it's good to go.
Yeah.
Why are you putting the oil where the antifreeze goes?
It's interchangeable, I think, right?
You didn't even panic. You just knew it was nonsense.
Or I'm just so done with this car that it doesn't even matter. I will run it off antifreeze. Is there anything else I'm missing?
No, there's nothing left to do but start it.
Right? Or at least just pretend to start it? Turn it over?
Yeah, we're going to turn it over and theoretically oil will go through the engine. And we'll know if that works because...
If I built the engine right, the oil should go through it.
All right. Theoretically, turn the key. It should go.
Ready?
Yep. Look at that.
What happened?
It moved.
It did move.
Yeah. And then it beeped.
Why is that buzzer going off?
I don't know. It's for safety. Just let you know.
What is that buzzer?
It's just a buzzer.
It's annoying. All right.
Did you take the key out? Take the key out. Maybe he wants to take the key out. Oh no!
What the hell, man?
It's probably your Lambda buzzer. So you're actually gonna look in there to see if oil went in there.
Yeah, let me see if it pumped it up. Guess I could turn it over with it like this, right?
Yeah, you want me to go do that?
Yeah.
Sounds good too. Like it sounds correct.
The motor sounds correct when it's spinning?
Yeah, I know. Like it sounds like.
That's encouraging.
Well-
There's nothing grinding.
Well, I mean, somebody did assemble it themselves, so yes, there's no grinding.
Yeah, that's a junkyard motor if there ever was one, for sure.
Yeah.
Did I tell you what I was able to salvage from that entire motor?
Uh-uh.
The block, the crank, and 7 rods.
You know.
That's it. Everything else on this has been completely replaced and new. I like people that are smarter than me when it comes to wiring, so it makes
we both chase that.
it makes it more easy. It makes it more better for me when smart people come and help. Thank you, smart person.
What? Oh.
Smells good too. Haha. All right, well, that's going to be a productive day. We've got power where we need it. The fans work. Now I just got to wire those in somehow and run the wires. I guess in the next video that you're going to see should be me firing this thing up for the first time finally. Getting very close. With 76 days left to go, I think I'm on track. Even if there's something that sets me back a little bit, I think I've given myself enough time. So here we go. Thanks so much for watching. Stay hungry. Stay foolish.